Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Baganajin HD here and welcome to another YouTube video. Alright, so for the guys who are new to this channel, if you do enjoy the content on this video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and all that crap. But yeah, I'm glad you guys are enjoying the content. Alright, so we are back once again with another sniping filter. Alright, so I have a lot of things to go through before we actually get into a sniping filter, and yeah, don't let that discourage you, boys. I will make this video as fast as possible because once again, I'm here for my time, you're here for your time. You don't want me to waste your time, and I won't waste it. So right before we get into the sniping filter video, I have a few things to go over, and it's basically to help you guys out. A lot of people have been leaving questions in my sniping filter comments that I've been seeing that's been consistent, so I'm going to answer it, and I'm going to answer it now. Okay, so hopefully if you have questions like this answers the question. So the first question that have been left in my comments multiple times: when I snipe a player, what price should I list it for? Or when I, when I snipe a player from your filters, what price should I list it for? Guys, all right, so it's pretty easy. Okay, if you snipe a player, why isn't this loading? Okay, there we go. All right, so the game's a little bit behind, but yeah, when you snipe a player, all right, the price you need to list it for is the lowest price that player is worth. Okay, so let's say this guy was trending and I snipe him for around 10k and he's going for 88k. What you want to do is go in the market and search up his name, TELF. So TELF, so you search up his name and look for his cheapest version. So let's say his cheapest version, right? You snipe it for 10k and his cheapest version currently on the market is around 40k. So what you do is you go down here to price, max bid now, you put 40k. And if his cheapest version does pop up, but it has been sold, increase the price again. So what you do, you go to 50k and then search. So now let's say it's also been sold. All right, so what you do then is keep increasing the price until you see that there's one on the market that hasn't been sold. Okay, so a lot of people learn visually, so as I'm going through the filters, I will once again put this example somewhere in there so you guys understand what price to list them for. Again, my sniping filters are to make profit and to keep generating coins. You can use them for investments. You can use it all you want for investment. A lot of people keep asking me what players should I invest in, guys. Investment is risky. Okay, that's why it's called investment. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it. If you want to invest, just get ready because you may lose coins, you may gain coins. Investment is a 50-50 option. All right, so my sniping filter are to generate you coins. So it's not to keep the players. You can keep the players because they're very cheap, but my investments are not to keep the players. They're to sell them on the market for a little bit more and to keep recycling, because there are going to be more and more players to keep recycling. So you snipe a player, you sell them for a little bit more expensive, you gain coins. You use that same coins to snipe more players to gain more coins, so you're gaining coins over time. That's what my filters are for. They're not really meant for investment, although you can keep the players and invest with them. All right, so without further ado, we're gonna go into the first filter. So the first filter I have for you guys is going to be the 80 overall. Okay, so at this point of the game, we're not really working with golds anymore. All right, so golds are now what we'll use for fishing. Okay, if you don't know what fishing is, again, some of you guys are saying I should make a fishing video because you don't understand the finally he sleeps fishing video. But guys, I'm gonna need a little bit more time because there's some information that I might put in the video that can be wrong, and I really don't want to get blasted in the comments by people who are more experienced in fishing than me. That's why I keep recommending the finally he sleeps fishing video, because he's been doing it for over 4 seasons and I've only been doing it like about 2 or 3 months ago. So again, I want to learn more about it before I make a video on it, so please be patient with me. All right, so First filter I have for you guys is a 80 overall to 80k. Actually, no, to 30k. Sorry. So 80 overall to 30k. As you can see, this is the first filter I have for you boys. So as you can see, there are 85s, 84s, 83s, all going for under 20, some under 20k, some under 30k. So all these guys are profitable. Another question or another thing a lot of people have been asking me is, I try to snipe with these filters, but it's so hard to snipe. Guys, some people are using a thing called auto clicker. Auto clicker is faster than the human eye. It clicks per millisecond. I've seen videos on it. But yeah, so what you want to do if you have something like this where you have a lot of players and you want to snipe players, skip the first 4. Auto clickers can only go on the first 4. It can't swipe through to click on more cards. It can only go on the first 4. So what you want to do is, as much as tempting as it is to click the first card you see, you want to skip the first 4 and try to get the ones in the back. All right, you will have more success on sniping these cards if you work that way rather than trying to get the first one you see and you miss it and then there goes your opportunity, it's gone. So just scroll in the back and then try to get the cards that way. All right, so as you can see, 80 overall for under 30k. Okay, you can also adjust this filter. You can also do a 85 depending if you want a higher overall, if you're trying to do a SBC, or if you're just trying to rank up your players. So for example, okay, because earlier during the video I was trying to explain something and I said some people need visuals. For example, let's say, all right, we're gonna work with this Henry. Let's say we sniped Henry for 17k. The way to know what price to sell Henry at, you go in your market, you put Henry, and there you go, you see 2 of him pop up at 17k. So let's say we sniped one for that 17k and now we want to sell him, so I'll just do a random price of 40k. None pops up for 40k, and now I can do 60k, and there you go, one pops up for 59k, which is the cheapest one on the market right now. So this one could get bought by someone, or it could get bought with the time limit that it has of 7 hours. So you bought yours for 17k. Something you can do is sell it for around 45k. Guys, you need to make your pricing reasonable, okay? Just because you sniped it for 17 don't mean you should sell it for 60k. Don't be greedy, guys. Don't be greedy, okay? You will generate coins over time. Any profit above 20-30k is good enough. All right, it's 20-30k per card. Imagine if you have like 100 of these cards. Okay, so you got to be patient. You want sales. You don't want to keep keep having to relist players and stuff like that. So what you want to do is sell it for somewhere around 45, even 47k. All right, so to make sure that it sells, and then you want to put it on a 24-hour cycle. What that means is this one's on a 7-hour cycle. What you want to do is list it for 24 hours, and so it has 24 hours to sell. Okay, so that's what I mean by check the player pricing, check his cheapest, and then see where you can range your price at. So I don't want people to keep asking me, what should I sell these player at? Check their price, check their cheapest one, see where you can make your coins at. All right, so that is the first filter, 80 overall for under 30k. Yeah, maybe let's not do that filter. You want to be making as much coins as possible here. Alright, well, we'll go with this one then. We'll go with this one. Alright, so 87. Next filter, 87 for 100k. Alright, so as you can see, there are elites going for half that price. So what we can do, alright, these filters are adjustable depending on your market. Some of them might cost more. You just have to increase the price a little bit. Some of them might cost less. Alright, so instead of 100k, we can do 80k. Alright, so there we go. So next filter is 87 for 80k. Alright, so once again, as you can see, 89 rated, 88 rated, going for this price is very, very cheap. The Hemsig, Nuhayas, Zachariah, Lukimbakau. As you can see, again, once you snipe these cards, make sure to check their pricing. Alright, so that's the next filter. Now, the filter I'm going to use, alright, so that also works for 88. And then my final filter that I have for you guys would be the 90 overall for 650. This is the filter that I use all the time to generate my coins. Alright, so as you can see, I'm at 6 mil right now, but this filter is a hidden gem, and it does take a little bit more skill to get these cards, because it's only one card and sometimes 3 or sometimes 4 pop up sometimes, but when they do and you snipe them, you can make a lot. So this Anderson is going for 609. all right, so he might pop up to where there's some of his cards will be like 470k. I've seen it before. Some of his cards will be like 530k, 550, 600, and 20k, 630k. Those are all snipeable. All right, the cheaper you can get them for, the better though. But yeah, so as you can see, I'll show you guys my listing right now. I have a Tammy Abraham who I sniped with this filter for 650. We can go through, these are just silvers that I'm trying to sell. But yeah, we'll go through my list, and as you can see, the Tammy Abraham, the reason I'm selling him at 795 right now is because he sold for 792. So these Tammy Abrahams, during the Lunar event when he came out, we're going for about 550k, 560, which is not the case anymore. You will find some of them for below 650 once in a while. But yeah, so again, check the player pricing, check the cheapest at what to list your players for. So I bought this Tammy below 650 and he sold for 792. So I made over 150k profit per card, as you can see. So 150k profit per card. I haven't claimed any of this stuff yet. Again, these are all silvers and more Tammy Abrahams. But yeah, I think I have it as well with other cards. Same with the Ojo Zilas. I bought him below 650k, Tammy. And then same with the De Jong. I bought him below 650k as well. And then again, there we go, De Jong sold for 795. So this filter is a hidden gem. Again, I'm just gonna let you guys know, this is the filter that I've been using the most, because it generates me the most coins, but it's really hard to snipe players because a lot of people are using auto clickers. All right, so that's all the filters I have for you guys. Again, the prices can be adjusted. If you're doing these filters and you're not finding any players, bump it up 20k, bump it up 30k. It's okay. Once you start seeing results, then you can get your sniping on. But yeah, that is gonna be all for this video. If you guys once again are enjoying these content, make sure to drop a like, make sure to subscribe, support the channel if you can. I'm trying to hit 4,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you guys can help me out, that'd be really helpful. Again, if you did join if you have any questions about the filters, drop a comment below, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.